Good morning, it's Wednesday the 18th of May and this is your daily outlook. The euro edged higher yesterday, recovering some of its losses to trade above the 142 level against the dollar. The single currency jumped to 142.86 against the softer dollar from 141.20 but remains vulnerable to eurozone debt problems. EU finance ministers failed to decide how to tackle Greece's debt crisis at the end of yesterday's meeting. Economic sentiment in the Eurozone showed a lower than expected figure in May, falling to 13.6 from a previous 19.7. The US dollar weakened during yesterday's US session after disappointing US economic data. Housing starts, building permits and industrial productions missed expectations. World equities plunged and risk aversion rose on concerns over the US economic recovery. Focus now turns to the FOMC minutes released later today at 1800 GMT. Against the Swiss franc, the greenback fell as low as 0.8784 from 0.8882. Against the Japanese yen, the dollar dropped to 80.97 from 81.76. The Australian dollar rose against the dollar, supported by interest rate hike expectations. The central bank sounded positive regarding the country's economic growth in the previous policy meeting minutes and said that higher interest rates may be needed in order to stop prices from rising. The Aussie rose as high as 106.65 versus the dollar from 105.05. Aussie's neighbour, the Kiwi, rallied to 0.7910 from 0.7763. Sterling got a boost yesterday after the consumer price index data revealed significantly higher than expected figures. The data revealed that inflation gained 1% in April, while the market was expecting a 0.7% gain, adding more pressure to the Bank of England to normalise its monetary policy. After the CPI numbers, sterling jumped as high as 165.17 versus the dollar, but during the US session the pair surrendered its gains, falling to 161.46. Today, minutes from the Bank of England policy meeting will be released at 8:30 GMT, showing how the MPC policymakers split when voting for their monetary policy. Oil prices ticked higher today, rising to $98.02 a barrel from $95. Gold slid to $1,471.75 an ounce from $1,497.50, but then recovered its losses to trade at $1,492.57. Silver edged higher at $34.46 an ounce from $32.98. Currencies to watch out for: the euro dollar and dollar yen. The euro dollar pivot point is at 141.90 with a preference to enter into long positions at 142. The dollar yen pivot point is at 81.50 with a preference to enter into short positions at 81.45. Today's calendar and market movers: UK unemployment rate in March is forecast to remain unchanged at 7.8%, and Canada leading indicators in April is forecast to gain 0.6%. Now on to equity markets. US equities were negative yesterday, with the SP 500 trading down 0.04% and the Dow was down 0.55%. European bourses were also negative, with the FTSE down 1.06%, the DAX was down 1.77% and the CAC was down 1.21%. At the time of writing, the Nikkei was up 1.09% and the Hang Seng was up 0.62%. This has been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma Andrew from the easy-forex dealing room. Have a good day.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.